style can work and that it can defeat G2. The question is, which Furia do we get? Well, right now we get the Furia locking down B. Art's Berettas drop behind him. Very good start to this one for the CT side, but they've got Monacy to deal with. And the Coffin Peak is coming in. What a tap to drop.
This is very favored in G2's direction. Not surprised to see these things.
Art from the corner. Gets out of danger and drops a nade on them. That makes his job way easier. And he did his job yesterday in the... Yeah, just let him have it. A little odd, maybe, but retake's certainly coming through. Now, there is no kit on this round.
Yeah. And
so they can't waste much time.
There's also no smoke, which...
But don't worry, Mohan. Niko's only got a Glock. JKS only has an MP9 with no Kevlar. The CTs will come through the retake. That's what's meant to unfold. Nade, perfect. Deal with Monacy first, get his deagle out of it. Niko's dead, but it's just this MP9 in the corner. Remember, 10-second stick. They've got to charge him down as he sits on top of bomb. And
oh my God, are you serious? Guys,
no kit, no time.
That's just embarrassing. You can't be serious. They set up in a retake in a situation where they leave all of lane open.
They pulled out through challengers, and they did it convincingly. That 0-2 start seemed so odd, so against our expectations. But man like Hooksy with the double kill entry on the B site, you can keep your M4 safe. You can hang on to that scout. This is G2 just bombarding into the B site.
Just such a tilting way to start the game.
For sure. Yeah.
And then you just lose this double entry. The stack is perfectly reasonable, but it's a nice shot from Hooksy. His form's going to be up and down. Couple of kills, though, for him to feel good at the beginning of the day. What is elimination day for either of these two squads? The most difficult part of all is, like, you win this game and you still aren't even through. Like, it's such a hard match, but you've got to still grind back through these best of threes to have a chance to get into playoffs. And that's G2 not even qualifying for Rio. Of course, Furia, we're up there in semis. They've got more to prove.
It's also even on losing team.
Yeah.
Well, here's a quick pop from G2. They decide they want this bomb site drop. Falling back and not stopping the CT push. Oh. Hunter managing to get himself a double, and that's excellent because Hunter was one of the individuals most questionable yesterday.
For me, besides like Guardian in history that we've all expected to win it, is Niko.
Ooh, Safe finds his. Flawless start so far for Safe, despite all the rounds to G2. A little bit of aggression coming out of a CT side. And Hooksy decides to crank the tempo on his own. Niko, critical kill to get that bomb into the pack. But Art has slipped beyond the crosshair. And Niko could get caught off by this or not.
He was just making sure no one would come help.
Yeah. Waiting, isolating Art and getting exactly what he wanted. This was a 3 versus 5 out of G2 before they started to reclaim kills on A. And now they're just going to go ahead and close out what's left. 3 versus 5 in a critical gun round after that blunder in round 2 already. There are layers. Monacy wrapping around, and when the Motto smoke goes down, Monacy's going to get this. Tons of pressure on the pit player now, and they are just fixated in on him. Double nade put Quesarado on sub 10 health before he even had a chance to shoot back. Dude. Could that A hit have gone any easier?
Yeah, and I will say as well, G2, obviously, if you're a fan of G2 right now, they're obviously playing very well. We've had 2K entries from multiple players here. They're sort of sharing the effort, but rotations are just typical. There's no big flank coming in. And they're too slow to help anybody within the site, and that is one flimsy defense. So, I don't know, man. First things first, Furia needs much more dominance on Banana to start these next rounds, because their passive setups are not working out.
All right, Monacy. Niko dives to the bomb. Drop. It looks like he's going to save it. Play. Hooksy back turned. But the flash! Oh, it almost saves him. Hunter's dropped as he tries to give chase. JKS will catch Yuri, finishing off the damage that was done. Quesarado towards lane. Sees both T's, falls back, hands busy. And a teammate that's smoked off, but Hooksy still gets smashed by the off. And then niko catches the flank down banana. This could serve as the trigger to go back, and we've already got Art tucked in the close corner. niko can't let his guard down, sees it, and Art wins the fight. So he seizes it. The man advantage to Furia. And JKS jumping up over the railing. Looks like he got that unspotted.
Somehow.
Still looking for the duel here. Safe's gonna have to turn around fast with the T in the open. Now he wants to play post plant from apps. There's that one question of the second CT. Spotted, missed. And now JKS forced into the clutch.
And Safe knows that the pressure could come in his direction, so they'll give some time to set it up.
Art getting ever closer to the doorway. Safe now re-aggressing through. The crosshairs placed. Instant headshot. JKS back down to the cover. Plays the time. Awaits the push. Art has to come at him. And with that nade, oh, it's close. A single shot will do the trick. And Art tries to close that gap up in sight. JKS around the pillar dances.
Wow.
And does he dance long enough? Art on top of the bomb. It comes down to the wire. But Furia take their third.
Ooh, in terms of movement.
Dropping Hooksy making contact. More teammates for the tease to make sure this one goes down smooth. Construction preoccupied by Yuri.
Yeah, that was a tricky tempo. Man, Furia were probably wondering, is this coming back to A for a second?
Yeah, right.
They let that smoke come up, but they didn't see anyone in the back of the site.
I think it just speaks volumes to G2's comfort at the moment.
Yeah.
Trust in the pacing, in the teammates.
Well, it's been a tidal wave of T rounds here. All different styles of B attacks, basically, from G2 that have worked out splendidly and speak to their very dominant T-side map statistics over the long run. Unfortunately, Furia don't get that flying start today, even though they could have forecasted Inferno to be the first map picked. We'll have to survive here with the op. Maximum potential of 5 rounds in this half.
He's hanging on for dear life as G2 take 10. Hunter. Oh, okay. Nope. He hangs on. Cerrado keeps the op up. Map control alongside JKS. So we'll see the retake commence. Cerrado keeping m0NESY out of the pistol. Bodes well here for Furia. Drop. It's a one and done. Hunter brings it back. But they've also killed niko towards banana. So it's Hooksy and Hunter to try and get into A before that third T comes through.
Ooh, they're letting him go.
Hunter drops. And he's denied by Yuri, who's then just going to keep his head down. Hooksy uses the smoke to block off the pit. He's sectioning off these duels well enough. And then he actually goes back. Oh, he kills Cerrado. He doesn't have a kit, but he taps the bomb, which means Yuri, you'd think, has to peek. And now Hooksy's got him pinned.
Oh.
Hooksy with a glorious...
Back.
Hooksy, I respect your ambition. Takes that 5-7, tries to duel down banana. Ooh. Maybe it's just to set up niko, though. Clean double, and Furia cannot afford to drop the ball 2 halves in a row. Hunter extends, and Yuri, while blinded, will kill him. There's the banana peak. Another duel lost, but it's the kid prodigy of m0NESY. With a deagle inspired by niko. Oh, he catches, drop back turned. And now he's going to come at this from a different angle. Yuri still leaning back, but keeping eyes on Coffin. He is stuck on that side of orange. Now time plays against m0NESY. The peak comes out, and that crosshair is so close, but Yuri... 2 rounds back to back.
But if they survive the warm-up, then maybe they'll put together some nicer rifle rounds.
CT's looking for a gun they can't grab. Cerrado hears the movement too. But that's 7. Nice to see Furia get through this one with more bodies alive than the last round. Makes up for it a little bit, but cash will still be in question. And Cerrado, yeah, gets the kill and has time to turn back, but they'll still catch him off. Cost effective. Cerrado staving off the split, which is soon to come through Moto. JKS stomped out inside of the little pit, and Drop uses that moment as a distraction to quell Hunter. 7 seconds, and the bomb will get its plant in. 8th round for Furia. A nice little squeeze onto the A site. But look at the numbers here for G2. That one rifle just kicks it all off. And Drop looks to bring it back. Hooksy's A1S gets stuffed by Safe. who now wants to take it over towards the balcony. Hunter gets the pistol close. Him and JKS looking to tether nicely. And the pressure's applied. The kill is found, and another one up in the corner. Hunter waits. Safe jumps through with bomb. And that just throws this down into the dirt. Yuri needs to recover. And niko wastes no time. Hunter connects with the CZ. Majority pick. HooXi's gonna try to get those spams going. Remember, niko got a double similarly in the past. And HooXi's just gonna fly right through. Up and over coldzera, dude. Get outplayed.
Yeah, they're just exterminating.
Get smoked. AWP of Modesty is gonna peek back. Second shot is quick, and the tethering from Hunter is panic. All success. niko decides he's going for it. coldzera's Mac 10 kills him. Hunter's got the trade frag though. Blood meets blood. At a smoke in front of drop, he's the third. Hunter has gone stage team now that we see them finish off that run today. So really, it's just the recovery from the B&E loss, because barring that, this team on screen is not losing maps. And they begin with a dominant performance versus Furia here on Inferno. Of course, Mirage up next. No longer best of ones, but full-blown...
Here on T side. This isn't a map that G2 play anymore, but of course in history I've played plenty.
Hunter, nothing. Art, double kill. When they struggled to kick it all off on that ancient game yesterday, well, Art did have an uptick on individual level. Let's see what he can do here. Charging through to connector, Art picks up a third. Just a one-man army for G2 to now have to come back. It's a 2v5 retake. They find the first one for free while the smokes were still up. That wall of cover letting them section it off, but niko gets gushed, poor guy. And the Glock finds its target. There we go. Furia, another T position. And time is not on Furia's side. Hunter able to get the blind side. Modesty with the scout shot. They kill HooXi point blank. We've got 8 seconds. More dinks come out. The scout takes its target, and they have fumbled it again.
Oh, not like this, man. Not like this. There's one moment.
Never changing. And now was finally when you know they decide to bite that bullet. But hold up.
Okay.
Dropping coldzera 4v2, but niko,
my God, he could win.
Back's turned. He's lost track of the ramp player. Still, he holds off. Oh, it's clean. He turns back to coldzera, who just got himself into the coverage. We've got 2 back towards Ticket. Hunter getting closer. And these T's with jiggles around all these pieces of cover. There it is. Art takes the head off. Oh, man, they were sketched out. niko just reveals himself from top Tetris. It gets scary for a second.
Who's been living in my house this whole time?
Yeah, he's been up in the attic, stealing crumbs at midnight.
A parasite.
But that's great for Furia. That's what they need. A bounce back with a force buy of their own, convincing themselves that they too can win with the lesser weapons.
Okay.
That Mirage is catch Hunter exposed to Safe. He crouches down beneath it, spotted. The damage is in, but Safe ends up picking up the duel. It's just the USP on Modesty, so understandably goes down. And Furia just inch their way closer, getting into the bomb site. Prevailing here with 3 players still alive, hanging on to the nades, you know, for the fact that we do go 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. Nice to see Furia then just get back with a fury of 3 kills.
Yeah.
But HooXi's gonna get close enough to Safe. Damn, still doesn't die. And Safe picking up 2 kills.
Shot gets missed from Safe, and that's rotators coming in. That's 2 players rotating in. But finally, the kills come down in favor of the T's.
JKS with 1. HooXi slides out. Nah, nothing else.
All right, well handled.
Getting through with another 3 players alive. All is good here. Yuri 7-1 the start. Safe again.
Start off with a window smoke. It gets countered by the molly and info for the CT, so they don't overextend on the ramp. Oh, flash isn't good. Goes right by Monacy. Comes back in for the frag. Poor drop gets sacrificed with no trade back.
The mid-smoke draws him back.
Does Art speed up? Oh, he does.
Nicely done, but still a player now beneath him.
Yeah, favoring the CTs just slightly. A ramp control as well with the bomb in front of it. niko will turn to the other side of connector, duplicating his presence and finding another kill.
Nicely done. Dominating connector. niko and connector. We talk about his 10-year career. Well, that's been his bread and butter, but man advantage is JKS can just slink back into the cover of Underbalk. Teammate with him, and HooXi not far away. So the stairs player looking for contact won't find it. It's a drop into Sandwich. The picture being pieced together by the Aussie, and the damage comes through. Such Little amounts of health left on these T's. Hunter and Hooksy clean it up, and that's G2's second. Right, this is fast. Safes straight down beneath mid window. Yuri, did he? Oh, what is that?
I think it's just a spam into the window smoke.
All right. Well, gets away with a 5v4. Critical one early.
I don't know if Hunter one-weighted after the mollied. Maybe that's what happened.
Could make sense, but the cat peek, yeah, that's just a sitting victim.
That's a huge angle to take because they have
deep.
Yeah, because they have deep B control.
Then the mid play, well, that just instantly starts to change on Source 2, I tell ya. niko's gonna find him. Bomb thrown down now. That could have been a kill, but it isn't. It's 4 up for G2. An opening frag means nothing as G2 reclaim every portion of the map. Up in apartments to catch the cat peek, the most minimal cat peek, but as we said, afforded by that deep apartments control.
Yeah, we'd have to consider the fact that m0NESY's shot looks easy.
Oh, Hooksy on top of the refrigerator. Just catches Art completely unprepared.
That boy cold.
Give it a chance to fall back. Tagged up by Yuri. He will get away. Couple glancing blows to the side. Coldzera, meanwhile, wastes no time perching up on the railing, and niko's going to catch safe further back. And you can just see that niko's wary of the possibility of Cat being compromised, of Coldzera being in ladder instead of where he is. But Coldzera's patience works off perfectly. He just not quite able to catch m0NESY just yet, but the bomb and the T's are getting ever closer, and so is G2's defense. We got 4 seconds on the clock, nothing left. They could sense they had an opening. They could crawling forward, but then it's just a trap. They're so scared.
Angle here at the major.
That it has.
On top of the cat bricks from Hunter.
Ops here to help.
Also up front, great flick backwards.
Tethered perfectly yet again from Hunter. Multi-kill made easy by the headshots. Sitting on top of the bricks. Now drop does have bomb. There's a clutch possibility. Half health versus 3. Hunter's not missing. Man. Just headshots. Mac 10s and pistols to pick up the tempo, but met by niko yet again. Him and JKS just laying down lead. And every single player that emerges from that ramp gets slaughtered on the approach. No chance.
They could win it. They could bring it back. If they lose, even if it's a stomp, and you know they're not going to be able to reconcile that defeat until it actually happens.
That cat player coming to help niko. They emerge through smoke. Ooh, drop with the deagle. That kicks this off well enough. And JKS with a quick reposition is going to continue to stuff Furia in this one. Yuri is trying his damnedest by besting the rifler in jungle. That's the only silver lining, and it means nothing in the end. niko off the flash. Perfect! 2 kills. Helps out Hooksy with the next one, and we just see this time and time again. The meat grinder that meets Furia on all fronts. They tried to get electric. They tried to crank that dial, but their dial near done about yesterday. Without a pistol round here for Furia, this could very quickly turn into a day defeat. And with a flash on Coldzera losing his teammate up into the apps, he better hope that molly holds them back while the rotates come over. The problem for him is that already those rotates are being held by Hunter. He lets the first one go as Hooksy exits, then he activates, dropping, drop, and getting in towards market with another player unprepared. Hunter goes huge, and with niko back behind him, Furia have been the least successful. Now or never. Now or never again. Last chance at a CSGO major. And JKS trades out Yuri to start to peel off this A-site defense. More damage done to Furia won't make this one easy. And there's nobody actually within this bomb site to even offer any stoppage. Art falls back, fades away like the hopes of Furia. Leaving this one for G2. Their 14th queued up. Add it to the tally.
Yeah, saving is hardly even an option, but it's actually the only thing that they can do at this point. They would go
out a safe, doing anything to try and make this happen. Anything to get a trade frag, to get a hope, to get the dream going again. And Drop will do that. Been able to find him, but he's going to get the angle.
Yeah, he will get the angle. Let's see if he's got it. Get the adjustment. He does.
The contact's made. Coldzera puts up the kill. Yuri then finds the next one. m0NESY's all that's left, and Art will find it. Furia. There's 5. G2 wait long enough that we do get Furia sliding in, but then Hunter catches Yuri. A little misstep, and the timing catching him in the middle of it all. Coldzera doesn't feel comfortable here whatsoever. Safes op, extends around, doesn't kill JKS. Coldzera will get the job done. Gives himself a smoke to just play behind. He's low HP, and m0NESY's alive. hungry. Art's AUG over the top. Clears out the sandwich. Coldzera's died in the meantime. Ooh, Monacy. You feel it? The first one's his, but Safe's got the angle. And so Furia have got another one. Good chance for Art to just go flex. Just the pistols. So it's 2 down smooth. Coldzera going to try to guard that M4. They're going to send a man on it. Good run boost into the cover, but it all gets cleared up. Coldzera's nade finds its home. 7. Preparing for the fight. 2 to the right side, and nothing. It's Hunter with the instant kill. Safe can't expose himself to the apartments, and he misses his shot. But Art will pick one up from the other side of the map. Monacy trades that back instantly. A smoke to go down inside apartments, but everybody who's trying to come help Safe is dying. And they know where he is, so Bomb can leave. A site is clear for the taking, and that is a golden opportunity for G2's 15th. They've got a man hunting down the Opper, which means cleared out will be Furia. Money will be in question, and so is their future. 8 attempts to close this series. Time and time again, it's all in question. No guarantees, but at least another chance as Yuri catches the 5v4. Deagle out of Coldzera goes down. The A site's starting to crumble. Safe predicted. And taking damage from Ticket. Oh, his spray is not quite on the mark, but his teammates are here already. Art posted on this angle. Dueling versus JKS. He looks to make the difference. And now, these last 2 Ts in Hunter and Monacy with upticks in their performance scour the contact that Fury are here to offer. Hunter with the trade back, and Monacy looking for that last frag, the last frag to keep G2 in this run. But there is no over celebration. There is no victory in this moment yet for G2 because their goals are set so far in the future, their hopes so much bigger.